Maximus, what are some reasons that players should become good breakout shooters?
Well, if you're being able to eliminate an opponent in the beginning of the game, it definitely gives you a big advantage because now you can make game-breaking moves, actually decide the game in the first 5-10 seconds. And that means you win a lot more games, and that means you get a lot more gold, just like you. Beautiful.
Well, there you have
Green
it.
gold.
So let's load up some paint and work on our breakout shooting.
Break out and shoot. I think this is probably the most important part of the whole game because a lot of games are settled the first 10 seconds of a game. The better you are at breakout shooting, the more extreme game plans you can come up with, the more guns you can have blazing. So there's two different ways to breakout shoot. Running out, you shoot in. Shooting from the center, you shoot out. And one is when you run out to the side. And when you do that, you always shoot in back at the center. Trying to shoot someone that runs out to the side when you're running out to the side is pretty much impossible because you're moving out to the side, he's moving out to the side, so forget about it. It's much better to run out to the side and shoot back at the shooters. What you accomplish by that is that you distract the people trying to kill your runners. So by you running out shooting back at a shooter, your front guy might make it up to his spot much easier. The second one is when you stay in the center. When you stay in the center, you shoot out at the runners. First one, running out to the side, you stand up with your heels parallel to the baseline there. If you're gonna run out to the right corner, you angle the right foot towards where you're gonna run. The other foot stays towards the opponent. Good. Now you move the weight over to your right foot. So now it's about 70-30 on the right foot. So what you want to do is you want to go from the basic running and shooting stance to the starting gate with a small movement as possible. So you set up the gun towards you're going to shoot. You rotate back like that, boom, to the starting gate. And then you put your head up and look at the target. But don't come up to here because you want to be close so you can find the gun. Now from here, what you're going to do is you want to synchronize, you want to time the swing up of the gun with the push up of the foot. Like this, bam. So what you do is you think about this push off with this foot and try to do that at the same time as you swing the gun up. So it's going to look like this. Wow. What a lot of people do wrong here is that when they push off with this foot too early. That's going to look like this. So they get up really high, and then the next step they take is going to be very hard. Boom! So the barrel goes down a little bit. And what you're going to notice from that is that your first 2-3 balls are good, then the next 3-4 are going to be way off, and then you find the target again. So to avoid that, you keep this leg bent until you get out to about here. So you push towards more forward than up. Now remember, when you run out to the right, your paintball is moving to the right as it's being shot. So you have to aim a little bit more to the left when you run to the right. When you run to the left, you have to aim a little bit more to the right to compensate for that movement of the paintball. I'll show you one so you just know how it looks like. Baseline, parallel, gun up, get into the running and gunning position, down, head up, and then push off and swing up at the same time. Next one, go up to the center, shooting out. Looks like this. It's like a surfing position, but you're aggressive. Bam! You want to get forward, so I call it the surfing Chuck Norris. Because you're surfing, but you're always ready for whatever can happen. Chuck Norris is always ready. Get in the surfing position, bend your legs, try to get in a position that you're going to be walking up towards the center bunker. So if you're going to be walking this high, you want to be in this position before you start. Not up here and then go down, or down here and then come up, because that affects the barrel. Okay? So stay a little bit low like this. Lean forward. Gun up. And now, from here, just keep the eyes on the target and just rotate back like this. Now, the good thing about this is that we're swinging the gun in the same way as we're gonna move. And then we have our masks to stop the gun. Bam! So we don't shoot too high or too low. So we set up here, bang. And all we do now is swing it back. And now as soon as the gun comes up, we already have it in a good position. You wanna lean forward so you don't hit the knee here, because we gotta get back to this. So what we do is this, barrel on the target, lean back a little bit, and then move the weight back, and then gun back like this. Then when it's game on, we swing the gun up and move to the front leg. So it's gonna look like this. Game on. Bam. And then we could just keep walking up towards our center bunker. Usually we don't have to run very far. It's more important that we keep the stream focused up to that bunker. Find the target. Get low. Lean back on the back foot. Like that. So let's do it together. Like on the line like this. Now heels parallel to the baseline. We're gonna run out to the right. So we open up the right foot, put the gun up on the target, move the left shoulder forward, Good. Now bend. Okay, from here, just rotate back to the starting gate, head up, and we push off with this leg at the same time as we swing up the gun. Now remember, don't get up like this. Don't push off here until you get to there, so you don't come up. Okay, ready? Go. Good. Okay, next one, when you move to back center bunker. So, try to look cool like Chuck Norris. Half the thing of getting kills off the break is really to focus on where you're gonna shoot. You gotta be 100% focused, all right? See the kill already before you start shooting. Front foot pointing forwards, like that. Good. Pretty wide between your feet. Bend your legs like this, good. Put the gun up. Now lean forward and back. Now is the only time that it's okay to get the elbow up like this. Good. We do that so we can be able to rotate the gun back like this. Go. Boom. Okay, let's try it now by taking a couple steps. Try to really make sure that your barrel stays stable. All right? Stay in the same level with your waist as you're gonna walk in. 10 seconds. Go. Sometimes on some fields, there's only like a lay down bunker to go to. And what you want to do then is you want to be able to go low and key shoot. For example, in the Super 7, we have a barn that usually is a back center bunker. And to avoid getting hit by paint dropping in like that, we have to learn how to get really low when we do this. So it's going to look a little bit funny, but it's effective. We get even lower. 10 second, game on. Because remember, if you move your barrel this much, just a centimeter up and down, that means like a yard higher or lower, a couple of feet difference. Just this little movement right here. When the paintball hits over there, it's going to be a huge difference. So it's important to get the barrel completely still. That's breakout shooting for you.